coming to the UK, try other countries. The UK is now filled up. People are saying no space, no space. Oh yeah, try New Zealand. Yes, New Zealand is a beautiful country. It has lots of opportunity for immigrants. And I don't know why immigrants are not looking at this country, because New Zealand will give you permanent residency after 2 years. New Zealand will also grant you work visa that can last you within 3 to 5 years. New Zealand has loads of opportunity for immigrants, and you can move with your family. So, sister and brother, today I have decided that I am going to tell you all about New Zealand, especially moving through their work route. Yes, it's not as difficult as it looks. I'm going to dissect it for you guys to understand. Now remember, this is the Express channel and we talk about moving abroad. My name is Stella. Now, let's get started. Someone will ask me, why New Zealand? And my answer to them will be, why not New Zealand? New Zealand as a country is a beautiful country. It has a fast-growing economy. And with New Zealand, you don't even require ielts or any other English exam to move there. There's no age limit and you can move with your family. New Zealand also has a welcoming culture, and the remuneration or the salary they pay is quite good as well. So to me, why not New Zealand? You move there with your family and you settle in. That is very, very beautiful. The question is, what is the pathway to New Zealand? The pathway to New Zealand, there are so many, but the most popular one most immigrants use is either they are moving through a work visa or they're moving through study visa. But just for today, for the length of this video, I'm going to focus on moving to New Zealand with the work visa pathway. We've decided to talk about work visa pathway. What are the requirements? For you to move to New Zealand using the work visa pathway, we all know we must get a job. I know a lot of people will be like, again, how do we get this job now? Moving to UK job, moving to this job. Don't worry, calm down. My brother, I said, what? Calm down. I will tell you, there is a way of getting a job. For you to get a job in New Zealand, because New Zealand is not a very big country like that, it has about, let's say, 5 million people living in there. There might be like competition, but don't be discouraged. There is a way. So the way out is to apply for jobs that are in high demand. And how do you know jobs that are in high demand? There's some that they call jobs that are on the green list. Now the green list can be divided into two. Number one is the type of job whereby you just apply if you have that job, and then they will grant you, once you get the job, you will get straight a permanent residency. Then we have the one that they will first give you visa before they grant the permanent residency. But I don't think that should be your challenge now. Your challenge is getting these jobs. So we need to focus on jobs that are on high demand, and I'm going to put the link in the description. If you want me to go further to list so many jobs, let me know, and I'm going to do another video on that. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to list some of these jobs that are in high demand. Number one is nursing. Anything in the nursing field, whether it's care assistant, whether it's support worker or nurses, and you are in pediatric field, you are taking care of the elderly, you are taking care of mental health, or those that are supporting people that are less privileged, you are in the surgical unit, you are in high demand. Number two is general practitioner or the doctors, or if you're a doctor or a medical person that is specialized in some units like cardiologist, you're specialized in anesthetists, you are in high demand in New Zealand. If you are into IT, all those that are software engineers, cybersecurity engineers, IT is in high demand everywhere because the world is evolving these days. And if you are in any field related to IT, definitely most country needs you. Next is surveyors. If you know you are into land surveying or anything related to that, you are in high demand. Next is those that are plumbers and electricians. So people are like, plumbers and electricians. I'm telling you, from my research these days, I've observed that plumbers and electricians are in high demand in so many countries. Are we talking about Australia? Are we talking about New Zealand, Canada, UK? Plumbers and electricians are in high demand. So if you are among those that are working in this vocation, you can apply. Next, we have those that are engineers, like civil engineers, or those that are working in all these high projects or construction projects. You are in high demand in New Zealand. Next, we have teachers, we have midwives, and those that are into any telecommunication. You are in high demand in New Zealand. There are so many others, but these are the most popular one I'm going to list for the length of this video. If you want me to check others out, just put in the comment section and I will do justice to that. Another tip to get New Zealand job is to get a good New Zealand CV. You need to go online and check New Zealand CV templates and then create one. If you're still having difficulty, we at the Expressmed Global Services, we do CV services and we help draft a New Zealand type of CV for you. So you can email us at expresscv@gmail.com or just email the name you see on the screen, and then we will attend to you as soon as possible. Another way to get New Zealand job is to apply for jobs using New Zealand search engines. There are different websites that people use to get New Zealand job. Number one is seek.co.nz. I have them written down already, and this is one of the most popular one many people use. So all you need to do is to search for the job and you will get it, and then you apply for it. Next we have is trademe.co.nz. We have Azona, we have LinkedIn, we have Indeed, we have Glassdoor, we have Google Jobs, we have Grab Jobs, we have careers.gov.nz, and many more. So these are many websites you can use to apply for jobs. You can also check on Facebooks, and what many people recommend is that the moment you have seen this job on the website, the next thing you need to do is to go to the list of government accredited employers, because not all employers, just like in the UK, not all employers are accredited to grant you a job and recruit from overseas. So you need to check when you've searched for your job within your field and your job is in high demand. For example, nurses, you search your job is in high demand. The next thing you need to do is to go and check, okay, which employer is granting me this job. Now, once you have checked and you are sure that, okay, this is the employer and they've opened vacancy, you take the name of that employer and you go to the government list, and all this I'm going to put them in the description, so make sure you go and have a look. So you put them in the government website and you search the name. Once you've searched the name, you will see if this person is actually among those that are government accredited. If you have checked and their name is not there, you can also email them and say, oh, I just want to know if you are government accredited and all that. Or the best thing is just to check if they are government accredited. You go ahead and then you apply to them. You apply for the job, prepare for your interview, and hopefully you get it. One other tip people always say is that rather than apply for job using those websites, like once you have searched now using seek.nz.co.nz and you see a job and you have confirmed that that person is an accredited person or the company is an accredited company, rather than going back to seek.co.nz to go and apply for the job, you go to that company website and apply for the jobs there. Why do you do that? Because if you apply from the website that you found them, the company will have to pay that website some percentage of money, because definitely they found their employee from there, and because of it, company are looking for a way to reduce costs. So rather than taking many candidates that apply through those websites, they'll prefer to take candidates that apply directly on their own website. So just use those search engines to get those companies, and if possible, go and apply directly on the company website once you have confirmed their accreditation. Now, once you have searched for this job, another thing you need to ensure is that the salary they are going to pay you is more than $29.6 per hour. If it's lower than that, I'm sorry, you won't be able to use that job to move down to New Zealand. So you have to ensure that the salary is above that, and that salary is very, very good. So imagine you are getting above that, it means that you will be able to live comfortably in New Zealand. So ensure your salary is above $29.6 per hour. Ensure that when you are doing your application, make sure you check that, so that all your efforts won't be in vain. Now, once you have applied for this job, make sure you follow up. follow them up and follow the HR up to be sure, okay, what's the next progress, what's the status of my application and all that. Then prepare for interview. Give the interview your best shot the moment you have been shortlisted. Don't take it for granted. Ensure that you are giving the interview your very, very best shot, and hopefully you will succeed. Now, after you've gotten the job, what do you do next? The next stage after getting the job is to apply for your visa. Yes, you'll be applying for a skilled worker visa in New Zealand, and the price of a skilled worker visa is about 750 New Zealand dollars. You can convert the price to your own currency and then check it out. Probably if you are in Nigeria, maybe about 600 or 700 and something thousand naira. That will probably be the price. Now, once you have applied for this visa, some people will be like, oh, there's no embassy. Don't worry about there not being an embassy in your country, especially if you're from African countries. They do it online, so you can apply online, submit all your documents online, and that will be fine. Don't worry about it. We also help to do applications once you've gotten to that stage, so you can always hit up our company or join our Telegram group so you can know so much about all our company offers, because we offer a lot to you, and then you can be able to apply for this visa. So next, what are the documents you need when you want to apply for this visa? Number one is you need a police clearance. Yes, you need a police clearance to show that you are someone of good standard or good standing, like they said. You also need to show that you have a good background in terms of health, so you are fit and that you are well as well. Next, you need to have an international passport or your own country passport to show that you are a citizen. After having means of identification, the next thing you need to do is to have a proof of fund to show the amount of money you have to take care of yourself. If your company will say they will sponsor you, they must have to write a letter stating that yes, they will sponsor you. But if not, you need to ensure that you have sufficient money to present when you are applying for your visa. After that, the next thing you need to do is you need to ensure that you have no travel offense. You're not someone that has caused trouble in the past, or maybe you've been sent away from a country for one wrong dealings or another. That is a way of making your visa to be rejected after you've applied. So those are the basic requirements. Like I said before, no age limit and no ielts. The moment you've applied, you get your visa, you move down to New Zealand with your family. And that is it about New Zealand. It's quite straightforward, right? So these are the hooks and crooks of getting New Zealand's job offer and moving to New Zealand as a person. So what are you still waiting for? Why are you still applying to UK? You will apply Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I were you and my job is on this list, I will go and check, is there a specific pathway for my job? Like for nurses, what is the pathway of getting a nursing license? Doctors, what is the pathway of getting a doctor's license? Then once you've gotten it, apply for job. You are in high demand, you are hot cake. Before you know it, you are in New Zealand. So if you really know you want to move abroad by next year, maybe before June next year, it's time for you to start working towards it now. Get your documents ready, start applying for jobs, and you get it forward. Remember, we also help people to apply for jobs. For now, we have suspended to resume our activity again in January. So if you know you want us to help you apply for jobs starting from January, you can hit us up. Thank you for watching this video, and my name still remains Stella. See you in our next video. Bye for now.